Yeah, it sound like something. When I step in the building, the atmosphere gon' feel a little different. There is. Who that little nigga? What up, my people? We back in here with another live podcast. This time I brought my brother, Day One. Introduce yourself to my people.
What up, world? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. What have you, man. I go by Day One Suave. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm an artist, a content creator, a visionary, a flagship artist. I'm really like a master of all trades and a jack of none. So you can find me on all these social media sites right now. That's at Jordan Peele of Hip Hop on TikTok, and that is at Day One Music Group LLC on YouTube. I am doing a lot of work as we speak right now. So you guys look those handles up, man, to say the least.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you for coming, man. Been a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? You want out, you know, every time, man, you get together, man, you know, it's a good connection, man. And we always lock in, man. I appreciate the work you do, the art you do, man. So one thing I want to know about Day One. What's some of Day One inspiration in the music? Who were some of the people that inspired you?
Man, that's a good question. I always like to start off with, I mean, this is not unbiased because I'm from the South or whatnot. When I first got into stuff, it was more like Dungeon Family, you know, shout out to Big Boy, shout out to Sleepy Brown, pretty much Outkast. When I first started falling in love with this thing we call music or whatnot, you know, in the 90s, you know, I was a legit, you feel me? I was a more so by 8 or 9. So, you know, just going back as far as I can remember, you feel me? The first black people, art-wise, rap-wise, that downloaded in my brain from at that age I just said to up to now, is Outkast, man. You know what I mean? And I have other inspirational acts around it. You know, the Twisters of the world, the Bone Thugs and Harmonies of the world, even up to date, you know, rappers, more say like Joey Badass. You know, I like Joey Badass. Starlito is my favorite rapper. Don Tripp are two. Starlito and Don Tripp are two of my favorite rappers. In my personal opinion, I think there are top maybe number one greatest group of all time. That's just my opinion. But I'm a big Starlito fan. Grind Hard, Landlord, Mars Squad, Noah, Trapper Man, Dale. I fuck with all them boys, you know, from the Grind Hard camp. You know what I mean? But as far as like inspiration, it's more just like I'm gonna say, like I said, Outkast, and then just the essence of like, you know, Little Brother, you know, Ninth Wonder and all them niggas like that. You feel me? Mixed with that type of shit as far as going back to Dawes Effects. I scratched back to Dawes Effects, which inspired Outkast. So I'm 90s all the way up to the end of 2000s, really to the middle of 2000. So being that we in 2026 right now, so yeah, I mean it's a whole bunch of them. Nipsey, Dolph, you know, Nick Grant, Sahara Prince. Right. I mean, I can go on and on. Shout out to Jimmy New. He supposed to be Mystical son, right? Man, that nigga fires him. He don't. And Mystical. I mean, just a name, you know. Yeah. No pun intended. You feel me? But those are just some of the name of few, man.
That's a good look. You just stirred the pot a little bit. That's all, man. And I heard you say Bone Thugs and Harmony because I hear you harmonize sometimes. Right. In your music. Right. Is that part of why you harmonize in your music?
You can say that. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'm them.
Right.
You feel me? But those guys, yeah, definitely play a part in it. And then you know, a lot of people may not know, but I'm a big R&B fan too. Yeah. So I like the Keith Washingtons and the, you know, like I said, I'm an old school type of nigga. You feel me? Old school type of artist. So my shit scratch all the way back from the pre-late 70s. What I've been listening to.
Yeah, I get it.
So I mean, man, I'm more of John B. You know what I'm saying? So I always like to implement and harmonize, and before I knew I could do it. Right, at first I would just, you know, old nigga, cannabis. Right, right. Everybody, you might not be too young or not know who cannabis is, but 80 babies and 90 babies, early 90 babies know who cannabis is. Yeah. Old rapping ass nigga, you know, no knock to him, cause he he was tough. New York guy, wherever he was from. But anyway, I had grew out of that, and then it really started identifying with my voice. So
Okay.
now I end up starting, you
No
know,
doubt, no
singing
doubt,
and shit.
no doubt.
Singing.
So when you decide to lock in the studio, when you decide to say, hey, I'm finna go lock in the studio, is it any kind of music you listening to that get you to go in the studio and start creating?
That's a good question. Shit, hell yeah. I mean, that where the music come from.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? The music stems from not trying to take somebody's idea or trying to take somebody's song or trying to, you know, trying to recreate something that's already been done.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like I get inspired to create something different from what's already been done.
Right.
If that makes sense.
It makes sense.
So, you know.
Yeah.
It more just like, you know, that's kind of that's my aim.
Right.
Now some shit may go between the lines or what may sound like and what may don't sound like, but at the same time, yeah, that's pretty much it.
You. So if you can do a song with an R&B singer and one of your favorite rappers, who would it be?
That's a good question. Well, R&B singer, damn. It's a girl right now, man. That's damn, man. I'm putting her on the spot. She might not, but I know she because she's becoming really national renowned. Her name is Kara Tanae or something like that. Excuse me. She just really started getting recognized. I think she did a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go left field and say that while I'm looking her up right now because this girl right here is something special. Matter of fact, I don't know is she on my page? Yeah. She just came up and asked, look, no cap. Look, Facebook Live, look. This is who I was doing song with. Her name is Cara today. She's been already on The Voice. She's been.
What's up, Peaches?
She's been there. So just to give you a vibe, we go find her on YouTube and subscribe.
Y'all find her. What's her name again?
Cara Tanae.
She sound good too. Okay, you got her as your singer.
Yeah.
Now, who would your rap feature be?
Let's see. Rap feature of all time, or just can I name somebody right
Hey
now?
man, take whatever.
All right. I'll tell you what. Of all time, I'm gonna say. I would say in my early days, Andre 3000, but I ain't gonna say Andre 3000. Like I ain't picked yet.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm gonna go with Big Crit.
Big Crit. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Big Crit.
I ain't mad at you.
Shout out to Big Crit. So.
Yeah. So, what's the next thing for day one? Any events, any shows, or what's day one got going on?
I did have an opening for Big Crit. December for the Critmas. So shout out to Crit. Call them $1 Million Boys. But I'm just getting clips, y'all. But so the next thing I'm trying to probably do is probably South by Southwest. They're coming up in March or April, like I had told you prior to us coming here or whatnot. You know, probably gonna be in March or April. So just be looking out. I got one. I got some shit a rollout I'm about to do. A mixtape I supposed to had did in September 2025. Got fucked around, and got lost in my partner hard drive. I had did like 15 covers for like just to get the speed you of the day. Like I did cover for Mud for Leon Thomas, that bit was fire. I did even Chris Brown song, the Residuals. I did that motherfucker. So that shit kind of held me back a little bit. And we just talking about in these last few years, it held me back a little bit when I lost it because that was my next project. So now I gotta reservice again, and now that I've got a lot more other stuff that I got to get him motivated by, like as far as like music that came out 2026. I'm definitely gonna do a mixtape, you know, and then I'm gonna do that and then cultivate that, but it's gonna be before I do that, I'm gonna have like visuals and content and shit that I'm gonna be doing as I'm doing right now. So y'all go subscribe to my channel.
Are you working on the album?
I'm not working on the album right now.
Nah.
I ain't gonna even lie.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't working on no album right now at this moment. But I'll tell you this, Wop. I'm working on. I'm at least gonna have 4-5 songs ready to go before fall. Like 4 or 5 legit fucking songs. They're gonna be ready to go before fall 2026. Gotcha. I will say that. But other than that, I'm just having fun creating. I'm having fun finding other shit that I'm doing outside of music that just applies to music.
Okay, well, so tell me about some of those things.
I mean,
is it something, you know?
Content creating. Learning more with the camera like y'all guys are doing, cause y'all got a fucking dope ass setup in that bit. It's more like I want to do some acting. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm good at impressions and kind of sort of comedy. I don't want to be a comedian, kind of sort of. You know, shout out to Wild or Not and Color Miller 85 South and all the boy, but you know, DC too, cause DC. Matter of fact, speaking of DC on Fly, he was in my DMs, and if DC ever see this, like he'll attest to it, bro. He been trying to get at me for about like 4 or 5 years now. But I just being honest with y'all, Facebook, I ain't had the money, and he was trying to promo it, you know, for whatever I had, and being real with y'all. I got on my work outfit, my work uniform right now, but I'm saying I was working then. I still didn't have what he was trying to do, and he was trying to slick low key me, and I still didn't have it. So shout out to DC for keep hitting me up in my DM, but I had lost my phone and all that shit, like I'm telling you. So I lost all of the information and messages for that. But I want to do more like acting and voiceovers and clips. And expressing my range as far as like talent goes, as far as like music. Of course, I can do music. You know, I love to rap.
Yeah, and that's dope that you have a passion for other things. Cause I always say like, you know, being a realist when it comes to the music, like you just gotta always have something else.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm saying? In case things don't go that way with the music, so you got to have your hands in a little bit of. Some everything.
A wise man told me if it don't shoot past their ears, it at least gotta hit their eyes.
yeah, I get it.
Feel me? I mean, if it don't hit their ears, at least it gotta shoot.
Yeah. So where you come up at? Where you was?
Shit, man. By way of Macon, I'm from Macon. I've been here almost over 20 plus years, even though I'm well traveled. But I was born in Millville. So my parents, Millville, Georgia, today. Well, I'm 478 baby, but my parents were in the military, or my mama was in the military. She had me, I think, in the military or in Milledgeville after she got out of the military. One of the two. But I'm an 85 baby, so y'all do the math. I grew up in kind of like childhood was in Milledgeville, you know, until I got, I don't know, probably about 7 or 8, and then we came to Macon, you know. And I flourished through here, you know what I mean, in and out of Atlanta. I was staying in Atlanta for a minute, shout out to ATL. I was up there for a minute, so it would have been back and forth between Macon and Atlanta and different other states. I mean, I've stayed in other states, you know, but Matt Town home, man, you know, Georgia my home, feel me? So, in case y'all wonder where the hell I'm from Georgia.
You from Georgia?
So, you know what I mean?
You from Georgia? Yeah. Hey man, where do you see day one in the next 5 years?
Damn, that's a good question, man. Hopefully, damn, why you been, man? You fucking on point, gang. But yeah, what I'm saying, let me see. I see myself doing like what I said earlier, about 10 minutes ago, doing more of filming and stuff like that, and content creating, and then more just turning that into, you know, maybe movies or maybe writing. You know what I mean? I call myself the Jordan Peele of hip hop, so I gotta live up to that name. You feel me? So I really want to be a visionary, a true filmmaker on documentaries. It can be 30 series, clips. It can be like some 30 for 30 shit on ESPN. I'm trying to get the vision out. And I want the audio. The audio has already succeeded. It just, I want to get the vision out.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want everything to look a certain way. I want everything kind of like to photograph, picture it in an individual type of concept. If that makes sense. I ain't trying to get too fancy.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But that, I mean, more like outside of just rapping and doing music. You know what I mean? Like, I love to do the inside work of it. Being the motherfucking the technical engineer for the shit that's getting wired up for the show that I'm doing and maybe y'all doing. Shout out to y'all.
That's crazy you say that, man, because you don't never really hear people too much.
They don't say that.
Say stuff like that.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Those people don't get, and it's crazy because those people don't get acknowledged like the people that actually put in the work behind the curtains and all of that stuff. We don't get them no credit, do we?
Nah, because you ain't doing it, and then because you ain't really the motherfucker that helping them do it anyway. You more the type of the motherfucker that just coming in there with a gun like me. Yeah. Granted, that's what we do. That's what we, most motherfuckers, that's how we doing. Entertainers and motherfuckers who artists and whatever who's on the stage. You feel me? But the motherfucker behind the stage, you know what I'm saying? The electrical operator, you know what I'm saying? The engineer. Shout out to them, making sure the microphone good on the stages and making sure the sound operating right. Yeah. Shout out to them folks. You feel me?
That's a talent itself, ain't it?
It is a talent. You feel me? And that go to attest to you, you know what I'm saying? Like doing your mixing and engineering type shit. Like motherfuckers ain't just left-handed. Motherfuckers left-handed, right-handed. And if they had two more other arms, they'd be the same.
Them motherfuckers too.
For real, man. So it's just like, bro, like, that's what I'm trying to get into more than, I've been this way, this suave person, this day one suave character, I am an artist, I am for real, I do put everything real in my songs, my lyrics, my verses, or whatever. But at the same time, it's just a shell, you feel me? Like, I want to be a visionary. Like I said, I am a visionary, so a visionary have to require me to, lead day one suave to the side for a minute and just introduce Najee Durant, which is my real name. Y'all don't be Googling my shit. I ain't got no record. You know what I'm saying?
Najee Durant.
Najee Durant. Like Kevin Durant. I got a last name like Kevin Durant. So, I mean, that's just in itself, automatic.
How did you come up with the name day one?
Well, I originally had went by Swag G in the early 2000s. See, I came out here and making, but I was already had rapping when I left from Millerville, but I was just doing it by myself. So I was going through names, you feel me, before I even got to Swag, you feel me, I was going through names like, I named myself Baby Soldier, Lil Rip.
Yeah.
You feel like, man, listen, bro. Lil Rip, I came a long way from Lil Rip, man. Like, when that shit was crazy. You feel me? Like, a nigga really thought he was Lil Rip. And being that I was a Bone fan back then,
I get it.
I used to help. Come on, man, that shit crazy, gang. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, shout out my dog Scene over there in the cut. Feel me? But man, that shit was like, bro, I really did like this trying to young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga didn't even know who the fuck. Like, you can't even process this shit. Who the fuck you finna be and versus who you trying to be right now. Nigga feel so small at the end. You feel me? So I had to go through the Baby Soldiers, the Lil Rips. What else I went through? The goddamn the Young Juggernaut. I turned Young Juggernaut. I do fuck with that one. Chevy Capone, John, Dr. Killer. Yeah. Oh man, I had Swag G Capone.
You say who?
Huh? Dr. Killer. Man, come on.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? I'm gonna tell you what's funny about that, cause I think everybody, all those
crazy, James Bond
music, all those that do music, I think we all went through some kind of funny phase when it came to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like
some people got it right though. A lot of people got it right
and stuff like that. Cause I went through a few names myself.
Because I think you only get those names from nicknames.
Right.
Motherfucker gonna give you that hard ass name from a nickname, but at the same time, if you gotta come up with that shit,
it's gonna be rough.
Gang violent. Yo ain't gonna have come on, man. Yo ain't going through it, gang. Yo ain't gonna go through. Yeah, it might be little turbo.
Yeah.
It's a little turbo before he two-chain.
Yeah, man. So I get it, man.
You know, so shout out to niggas that keep pushing over them fucked up ass names.
Yeah, man, cause it rough. It rough, man. It'll break you if you let it. So
type shit.
How do they want to be remembered?
remember, legacy, man, foundation for sure. It gonna be goddamn having everything straight for my children's will. You feel me? Having everything straight for my will. You feel me? Different kind of accounts, real estate for sure. I probably ain't gonna go to no particular area as far as like alcohol and all the stuff that entertain do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no knocking that. But I'm just saying I'm gonna be more like trying to develop programs and just organizations that gonna really flirt that really works. You feel me, for people in housing, you know what I'm saying, management and motherfuckers who are trying to do like sound, audio, video type shit. Gotcha. Create more areas for black man. Look, fuck all the bullshit. Create more areas for niggas to have jobs, man. Yeah. Niggas need jobs, gang. Yeah. You hear me? So hey, creating jobs.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Nigga, nigga trying to get unemployment. Nigga ain't got unemployment in like 24 months. Nigga still telling homeboy about that shit. Yeah. Bro, these motherfuckers ain't getting no type shit, man. Like, man, we got it. Like, it's something other than that. You just got to take them steps.
Yeah, man. We got to help each other. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to help each other sometimes.
What you think? Why you think we can't do that? Why? I'll put you on.
Why we can't do what?
Why? Elaborate on that. Why you think we can't do that?
Because some people are afraid that the other person might get ahead of them. Mm-hmm. I think they feel like once you succeed, it leaves them behind. Like, because I always want to see somebody win. But people will not help you because they're afraid that you might take off. You know what I'm saying?
But really, okay, I look at it like this. Really, they already know you have. So now they just, man, you just being extra, bro. Like now you was just the person that I never thought you would, but
right. That's how it work, man.
Come on,
man. And it's crazy because it's sad to say this, but I'm gonna say it. When we get a little bit of power, you know how we act. You don't have that experience when we get a little power. You don't got that experience how we treat each other.
And get what? When I just had a situation like that, bro, I just went through like 4, 5, 8 different jobs, bro. Like, man, I was going through it, bro. It was something I was just going through, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatnot, my attitude was just kind of like topsy-turvy. Man, goddamn, I didn't even act like that, gang. You feel me? Like, I ain't even act like that at all, bro. Like, when I came to that bit, I was just more like, I had some younger people with me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was just like, I was just cool. And they were respecting me for the most part, but it was just like, I wasn't really just, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing all that crazy ass shit, bro. Yeah. Like, trying to, like, nigga, I work at Crystal. Nigga, I'm the shift manager at Crystal. Right. Those are facts. You feel me? But
it's okay though. It's like shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Luther or little Luther?
What you mean, like
big Luther or small Luther?
Shit. I like small Luther.
You like small Luther?
Cause small Luther was, when my auntie, would drive me around in the car, just bringing me back. So, we just coming back to the house from grabbing something to eat. Shout out to my auntie Candy, you know what I mean? I just lost my cousin, which is her son. So rest in peace to my cousin Sean, man. Shout out to my auntie Candy. Shout out. But yeah, my auntie Candy used to drive me around, you feel me, and play that small Luther. Yeah, it was a different effect more than, excuse me, miss, what's your name? Yeah. I liked it, but I was in high school then. It was just like, all right, Luther, so I'm gonna go small Luther.
Small Luther.
See what you got.
That what's up, bro? Okay. Hey, man, I want you to tell the people. I want you to lead the people with a final word from day one and let them know where they can find you.
All right. Now here's where y'all can find me. Y'all already know y'all on my YouTube. Day One Music Group LLC. I ain't gotta spell it out. Whenever I get all this footage, I'm gonna add it and tag people or tag whatever I need to do. You're gonna find out about the YouTube channel. Now we're gonna go on forward to TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at Day One Suave, or that's my old page versus my old new page. I got an old new page, which is Jordan Peele of Hip Hop. That's the one you need to go look for on TikTok. I got Everything you need as far as like whatever you want from me as far as like the first thing you hear. So I got that, those two, YouTube, TikTok, and then also Facebook and Instagram. I will be there shortly. I had a device situation for a few years where couldn't get back into my accounts and all that shit. As y'all can hear when y'all go on TikTok, you gonna hear me say that in certain shit that I speak about when I rap or anything, when I do shit on what I do as far as like collaborate. So those two, and y'all just stay tuned on those because I think YouTube and TikTok is enough for right now.
Any closing statements for my
TikTok.
people?
Man, hey, listen, man. Whatever the fuck you going through, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? And not even just what you going through. You feel me? Understanding life is about, you feel me, love, health, balance. You dig? So you ain't got one of the three. You feel me? You know, you might gotta come. You know, you might gotta come and be delivered. Cause life ain't nothing but love, health, and balance, man. You feel me? If you got that, dog, you can apply everything here: drive, grind, hustle, ambition. All that goes up under life, health, and balance, man.
Remember that, y'all. Life, health, and balance. We checking out of here. Y'all tap in with me again. A Word With Whoop. My partner, Day One. Appreciate you for coming, brother. I got to definitely bring you back again, man. We going to see y'all again. We out of here. Oh, yeah. It sound like when I step in the building, the atmosphere gon' feel a little different. Whoop, there he is. Who that little nigga?